Tēnā koutou katoa and welcome to this week's news update on KiwiTV. I'm Alf Paranihi. In this bulletin, we look at the Waka Maori exhibition, a win by the All Blacks against the Wallabies, the inaugural Australian National Maori Rugby League tournament on the weekend, and 3 Labour ministers cancelled their trip to Poihakena. Over 140,000 people have visited the Waka Maori exhibition in its first 3 days. It has been an opportunity for Māori to share their culture as a living and breathing part of the country and engage with visitors from around the world. The exhibition incorporates carving demonstrations through to weaving displays and contemporary art exhibitions before going into the Waka for one of the many shows. Last weekend, many Kiwis were on edge with the New Zealand versus Australia rugby battles. In the league, the Kiwis were no match for the high-flying Kangaroos up in Newcastle in the one-off test match before the start of the Four Nations, whereas in the Union, the usual struggle we're accustomed to, seen between the All Blacks and the Wallabies, was not to be seen. The inaugural Australian National Maori Rugby League tournament kicked off last week. It was a small crowd on hand to watch the 4-team competition, with New South Wales taking the honours against a lacklustre Queensland in the grand final. ACT beat Victoria in the minor final. And heavy campaign commitments for Labour ministers meant their planned trip to listen to concerns of New Zealanders living in Australia was cancelled.
Yeah, today we should have had the Labour ministers led by Parikura Horomia, Shane Jones and Nanaia Mahuta. Obviously with the climate back in the elections, the pressure by Mana Party, Maori Party, meant that they have got their work cut out for them and they couldn't make it today.
A number of engagements were planned, including an appearance at the Māori Interstate Tournament last weekend and a breakfast meeting with businesses. No indications were given as to whether a rescheduled visit would be made. And this week's KiwiTV Noticeboard. Tamaki Makaurau mana candidate Kiriama Pene will be at Te Wairua Tapu Church on Saturday the 29th of October to meet Australian-based Kiwi voters. The Kiwi Waka Festival Family Fun Day is on the 29th of October from 2:30 p.m. at the Tide and Tide Hotel. And a ceremony of remembrance will be held at the Sydney Māori Anglican Fellowship Church of Te Wairua Tapu on Sunday the 13th of November from 10:30 a.m. All welcome. And that's the latest from the KiwiTV News Desk. Head to kiwitv.com.au. I'm Alf Paranihi. Until next time, ka kite anō.